Hello and welcome to a planetary interaction video I'm making. This is just for a couple people, mostly in Maloro, to see, so they can see that making planetary interaction isn't the most life-crippling thing in the world, that you can make a bit of ISK off of it. So we're just going to go and we're going to make coolant. So I'm going to take a basic gas, and I've already placed, no wait, I don't even need the command center. So let's go back. Scan Aqueous Liquids. This is one of the things we're after. The other is going to be Ionic Solutions. So as you can see, one's here, one's up here. We're going to build a launch pad here. And then we're going to make sure that this is upgraded to level 5. That's as high as I can go with that. We're going to build basic industries on either side of this. 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go advanced. Doesn't matter which direction you put it off of this, but you want to try save as much space as possible. And extractor. You want these generally as close as you can to your launch pad. And the reason for this is you have to make links, and the further away they are, the more power grid and CPU you use for links. So you don't want it spread out all over the damn place. You want it pretty close together to save on CPU, which that CPU will let you use your extractors a little bit more. So we want aqueous liquid. Let's go for 3. I like putting mine on a 24-hour cycle, but you can literally put it on whatever you want. And let's drag these over to here. The skills you really need for this are Interplanetary Consolidation 4. Actually, we can take a quick peek at those. Skills, planet. A little bit of planetology and remote. You need remote sensing for planetology, and you just want a little bit of this. It gives you a good idea of where the resources are, but even though it shows the resources are here, that doesn't mean this is exactly where they are. Okay, so we're going to start with this. That's 255,000 raw resources per day. That's not amazing, but that's also not terrible. And we're going to create that route to here. Then for this, we are going to go Ionic Solutions, 2, 3. Cannot do 4, so we do 3. And this will probably end up being a little unbalanced towards Ionic Solutions. That means you may have to change it later and take one of these down and put one more on this side to even out your production, because you don't want to stock up a lot on this stuff unless you purposely want a little extra. Maybe you want some water to build something else, but if you don't, you want it as close to equal as possible. So start extraction on that. And let's route that to there. Create route. So like I said, this is going to be coolant. So we want electrolytes. Create route. Electrolytes. Create route. Electrolytes. Create route. And then on this side, it's kind of the same thing, except for water. So the way this works is for one of these and one of these, you need one advanced facility, and that will be enough to use up everything that you get. So one of each of these to one of these gives you enough to build coolant. This is 5 per hour. It takes in 40 of each. These produce what says is 20 of each, but that's over a half hour. So multiply by 2, that's how you get that. Create route and submit. So now these are going. What you'll have to do after these run a cycle is you're going to have to go here. You're going to have to grab it from here, and you'll have to click create route over to here. And same for this. So you put your aqueous solution over to the water side, your ionic solution over to this side, and then you have to wait till you have some of those, and you send those over to your advanced facility here, and you route everything to your launch pad here. And once you're done, this will go on its own for 24 hours. I like to kickstart in the morning. You can make it longer, you can make it shorter. If the max amount of resources that this can process for raw resources is 432,000. If you really want to, you can make 6 of one, and you only need one of these, and you can flip-flop. However, that will really fill this thing up super quick. This is why I like this setup myself. This setup, I kickstart once in the morning. I don't have to switch anything. Once in a while, I have to move where these are. It will build for a few weeks. And then I pick it up after a couple weeks. I don't have to swap it around. I don't have to screw with it. It just builds stuff for me. You can put it to a 2-day cycle, a 3-day cycle, a week cycle. You won't get as much the further along you go. Here, let's take a quick look. So right now, let's stop extraction. On a 24-hour cycle, I'll get an average of 10.7 an hour. On a 14-day cycle, I'll get 1.5 per hour. And you can see that it constantly goes down. You go to a 2-day cycle, that's a little more. It goes down to 8,000, but that's still fairly reasonable, and you would move those around. Cancel that. But that's up to you, and do it however you want. This is just a quick video to show you how. Have a great day, and thank you for watching.